G2 Kumar says, do you have your own podcast? Yes. The guy who was commenting earlier, Gabe's 3D videos, he has videos too, by the way. If you're interested in watching 3D videos, you can check out his channel. He's my brother, and I do a podcast usually about movies, talking about movies. The only thing I would say is it's not for English learners per se. So if you're interested in having something to listen to that challenges you, if you're sort of at a higher level of English and you want to hear real conversations back and forth for maybe hours at a time, then you can check out the podcast. Now, there are lots of podcasts out there, many podcasts about movies, many podcasts about anything. The most popular podcast is the Joe Rogan Experience. I'm pretty sure that's the most popular. Now, people listen to that either as an audio podcast or they watch it on YouTube. And it's cool because there's such a wide variety of different topics. Joe Rogan will talk with an MMA fighter. Joe Rogan will talk with a scientist. Joe Rogan will talk with a politician, many different kinds of people. And sometimes the language is going to be hard for you to understand, but I would encourage those of you who feel like you can understand most of what you hear on TV or most of what you hear in movies to use podcasts on a regular basis as a way to improve your English. It can be a very effective way, especially to improve your listening and improve your awareness of different topics and different subjects. And it can be something that you make part of your routine. If you're on the way to work, for example, and you want something to listen to challenge yourself, to increase your vocabulary, podcasts. There are lots of good podcast apps for listening. Overcast is my favorite. The cool thing about Overcast is that you can slow down the voice or speed it up, and it still sounds natural. It doesn't sound weird. So you can listen at your own speed, or you can reduce the spaces between words, the blank spaces, the silent spaces. That's what I usually do. And it's a nice interface. But there are lots of different apps for listening to podcasts. I do also like to, for those podcasts that are on YouTube, watch them on YouTube. I like to watch the Joe Rogan Experience. That's a good one. And I like to watch H3, the H3 podcast. Those are probably my two favorite. Now, if you want to hear mine, that's fine too. I think it's in the recommended bar on the side of the channel page, so you can check that out. You can subscribe. Again, it's not for English learners. It's about movies. It's about sometimes complicated topics. But if that's what you're interested in, then check it out. Why not?